This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Bird on this Digital Sportscentre presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, and Happy New Year! In fact, because you are a loyal viewer of Digital Sportscentre, you are going to have the best year of your life. But we're not sure if we can say the same about this Canadian World Junior squad, as they were thoroughly outplayed by the rival Americans in our nation's capital last night, losing 4-1 in the final game of the preliminary round. Despite their stunning shootout loss to Latvia, Canada had a chance to clinch top spot in Group A with a New Year's Eve win. But instead, saw themselves drop all the way down to third in the group, behind both Finland and the US, which sees them earn a tough draw in the quarters tomorrow. A rematch with Czechia, who knocked them out at the same stage in last year's tourney. The reigning bronze medalists finished second in Group B, losing just one of their 4 games, and outscoring their opponents by 25-9 margin. And if Canada wants to change their fortunes this year, they're gonna have to find some finish. Only 3 teams have scored fewer goals than Canada's 10 in this tournament, which has overshadowed their great defense and goaltending, as Canada allowed the fewest goals in the preliminary round. We've got all 4 quarterfinal matchups tomorrow on TSN for you. Beginning with Sweden and Latvia, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, the Czechs and Canadians will cap off the quadruple header at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on TSN. Listen, Canadians, I know it's tough right now because we just watched what unfolded last night, but let's remember that year is now put to bed. It's behind us. We can only get better from here, no? One team that's definitely happy to see 2024 come to an end has to be the Toronto Raptors. They are mired in an 11-game losing streak and might have hit rock bottom last night. The Raps were absolutely destroyed by the defending champs, losing by a franchise record 54 points in Boston. It was also the largest margin of victory by any team in the association this season. In fact, the Raps would have lost last night even if you took all the points the Celtics had in the first half. Toronto was actually only down 10 points at recess, as they held Boston to 45 points in the first half, but then gave up 45 points in the third quarter alone. And this is continuing a disturbing trend for Toronto. For most of the season, the Raps had been keeping games close, in what some fans are calling a stealth tank, or the SAG for flag. However, they've now surrendered 555 points over the last 4 games. Wait, those are angel numbers. Maybe we can look it up and that'll help the Raptors? Including another franchise worst 155 points to Memphis on Boxing Day. Their minus 126 point differential is their worst over a 4-game span. And they finished 2024 with an abysmal 20-63 record. That is their worst record in a full calendar year, not including lockout-shortened seasons. Toronto has a chance to turn things around when they host Brooklyn tonight. The Raps lost by just 7 to the Nets 2 weeks ago. And we've got it for you at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on TSN. 10 of my favorite segment, and yours, how we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
Now, by the time you're watching this, the Rose Bowl will likely be underway on TSN or already over. Between Ohio State and top-ranked Oregon in their CFP quarterfinal. We need to show you the best moment from Oregon's lead up to the big game. The Rose Bowl is renowned for its iconic sunset and beautiful backdrop in Pasadena, California. And if Ducks QB Dylan Gabriel had any say in it, every game would be under these conditions.
Could you just fill in the blank? We will beat Ohio State if we do.
Be at our best.
What's your best look like?
Competitive, making plays, being good in situational football. Not for the coach talk, but it's just the reality of the situation. But we love the Rose Bowl. We love warm weather. I think we should play more football on nice grass instead of the artificial stuff. And the more sun, the better. Why do we do it to ourselves? Like, do fans want to sit in the snow and the rain? And let's just make arenas. Let's make domes. Let's do grass. Let's do more fireworks at games. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, all right. So first of all, if you keep winning, you get domes the next 2 games. So
I love that.
Did you know that?
I do, or now I do.
Now you do.
But let's continue that evolution. I think that's important.
I think what I'm really hearing right now is that every football game should be played in Hawaii.
Wouldn't that be unreal? I don't think anyone would be mad at it, you know. But maybe just the travel or the travelers. That's tough. But let's find more sun. Let's find more sun.
Dylan is just saying what we're all thinking. I mean, I don't think about artificial turf as much as perhaps an athlete might, but he's right. He's right. Time now for the Big Play Replay presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar. And for it, we're heading back to our nation's capital for an early candidate for goal of the tournament.
Oh, what a move! It does score! Unbelievable goal! Lupanyov, he did it yesterday, he does it again, and we're tied up at 1. Kirill Lupanyov with the highlight reel goal.
For Kazakhstan, that was very pretty. Also, he's wearing the right number, you know. Kazakhstan did finish last in Group B and will play Germany in the relegation game tomorrow. But they'll remember that goal for a long time to come. That's it for me today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 3 Eastern. No Pacific! Once again, have a wonderful 2025.